There are some things that make me really proud of the channel in this community. Well, guys, it's you. As easy as this. What is making me proud? That you know ball. You know a lot of things. You know football. You know Juve. You know the players. You know a lot of things. So it starts to be really complicated for me more and more to give you new anecdotes, to share new things that probably we didn't discuss on the channel. Try to find the things that probably you don't know yet. I know that you know, for example, that we are playing versus Empoli, that you also know that it will be on Friday, not Saturday, not Sunday, that in Empoli we have a player that is called Koni De Winter that is from Juve that we loaned out, and also that is coming from our next gen. You know all these kind of things. But did you know that is a real die-hard Juventino? And do you also know how we became a Juventino? Well, I will try to share that with you. Not only there is a new goalkeeper in the target of Juventus for the future, we will speak about the Super League. Super League is not dead. And of course, we speak about Juve Empoli, the predicted lineup, and also a new habit of Juventus. Ciao Juventini of the world, my name is Giuseppe, welcome back on the channel. I hope you're all doing well. It is Thursday, one day before Juve Empoli. We will open immediately the front pages of the Italian and international papers, sport papers, to see what they are saying about our beloved Juventus. I hope you are doing well. I also hope that you put a maximum of like. I know it's not trendy. I know it's hard to put that thumb up, but do it, guys. Do it. Help the community. Help this channel to grow even more. Maximum of like, subscribe to the channel. We start with Tutto Sport. We're saying really something super nice. They're writing Nuovo Rito Juve with the image of Juventus Torino with the players in a circle. I love that one, you know. You remember players in a circle before the game, player in the circle after the game to show unity. Well, un nuovo rito Juve. What does that mean? A new habit of Juventus. Why are they saying that? If we go into the double page of Tutto Sport of this morning, we see 4 different topics. The first one is about this new habit of creating it. Juventus will continue with the ritiro. Ritiro. Guys, you all know what it means. It starts to be a really English word. Ritiro. The ritiro. Well, not a punishment ritiro, retreatment, training camp, no, but just after the dinner of today, after the training, they will go to dinner. After that, they will sleep together in the J Hotel, not in the same room. No panic, tranquilli, guys. But they will stay in the J Hotel to wake up tomorrow all together to do that last training session before the game of the evening. Juve Empoli that will open again. Serie A match day 11. Something really beautiful. Why? Because we see it in big title. United puntando la rimonta. United all together, playing with the word United with the J in front. So United puntando la rimonta with the objective of the comeback, la remontada. Remontada where? Well, at least before the World Cup being near or close or maybe even in the top 4. Mission impossible? Hard, but we have to start winning. We have to start winning. So that's one point that has been taken into the consideration, maybe before the games staying together, but also continuing with that beautiful image that we saw versus Torino, being united, doing that circle that is showing unity between the players. We love that. Then we are going towards Empoli, of course. Winning will be important, will be super important and crucial. Will it be decisive for saying Juventus is back? Absolutely not. We have 7 games to go, 5 of Serie A and 2 of Champions League before the international break of World Cup Qatar 2022. Well, if we want to believe, if we want to say that Juventus, they have some chances for that remontada, for the comeback, we will have to start winning them. They are saying here at least 6 games to win on 7. Is Juventus able to do it? Well, first of all, you have to be united. Otherwise, it will be impossible. Just between them, speaking, because I said so many times United. Yesterday, United lost 1-2-0 versus Tottenham, the team of Antonio Conte. Beautiful performance of Ten Hag's boys. Beautiful performance of Anthony. It was really great to see. I enjoyed the game. I have to say that I enjoyed the game. It's a pity for Antonio Conte that was pissed off with Bentancur. He was even insulting him on the field. Anyway, how will Juventus looks like tomorrow? Not like the right side of the page with Pogba and Chiesa. I continue to reaffirm, and now they are starting also to give credit to what I'm saying since a few days, not with Pogba or Chiesa on the bench, but with 11 players. Tutto Sport is going with a 3-5-2, continuing to believe in the 3-5-2 formation that we saw versus Torino, with Bonucci instead of Bremer that is injured, with Milik again there instead of Moiskin. So this is the lineup predicted by Tutto Sport. Gazzetta dello Sport instead is going towards a 4-4-2 with Gatti in the central of defense next to Bonucci, Cuadrado and Alexandro on the left, and on the right with Danilo on the bench this time. What will it be? I don't believe in one, I don't believe in the other one. I have my own one. If you want to know, go and watch the live of yesterday. It will be without De Sciglio because he's injured. Speaking about De Sciglio, happy birthday to De Sciglio that is today celebrating 30 years old. Grande Lord De Sciglio. Grande guys, this is what it is. Maximum of birthday wishes for Lord Mattia De Sciglio that scored 2 goals with Juventus. He's only 2 goals in big competition since he started. Giovanni Capuano is speaking about injuries. We come from De Sciglio with an injury. What a beautiful link. Mamma mia. We go to the formation to the birthday of De Sciglio. We go to De Sciglio to the injuries. Well, speaking about injuries, already 95 muscular injuries in Serie A. The team, and I will probably surprise you, with the most injuries, muscular injuries, is not Juventus. It is Milan. Milan, after the repeated injury of Maignan, will be without him 11 at the moment in this season. Immobile as well. End of 2022, we will see him back in 2023. Guys, just to say that it's hard. Playing every 3 days is hard, especially if we are expecting high entertainment, high pace, velocity, beautiful game, preparing games. Playing every 3 days is hard for all these players. They are not robots, guys. They are humans, and these kind of ways of putting the schedule together with Coppa Italia, with everything in between, start to be hard, and these are the consequences. Players with major injuries, players with higher chance to flop games, not being able to give 100% of what they have. We go to Koni De Winter. I promised you that I wanted to talk about how he became a Juventino. He spoke about a lot of things, but also about how he became it. Well, one day when he was a kid, and you can see the picture there, the selfie with Pogba. When he was a kid, he was with his mother in Torino. They were visiting, and he met Pogba in the street. He saw him, he recognized him, and he asked for a picture. Since that day, he became a real Juventino, a die-hard Juventino, like you, like me. Koni De Winter is Belgian, it's not Italian, but in that trip to Torino, beautiful city, if you have the possibility to do it, do it. I love the city of Torino. Well, that's how he became a Juventino. I can't wait to see Koni De Winter back at Juve, because this is what we need. Next-gen product, but also a real die-hard Juventino that knows what it is to wear the black and white shirt. He's starting also to perform really well and to play, to have some continuity with Empoli. We wish him the best, but the best hopefully can start after the game of Juve, and I don't want to see a Koni De Winter doing a spectacular game. It is what it is. Yesterday, congratulations to Juventus women that won their first game in Champions League in a really difficult group with Arsenal and Lyon. Lyon lost yesterday 5-1 versus Arsenal. We won 2-0 with goals of Cernoia and Bonansea. Who was the player of the game? Not MVP. Its player of the game is Giulia Grosso, that is doing fantastically well. Grande Giulia. Beautiful game as well. Gazzetta dello Sport is speaking about Inter and Lukaku. Who cares? Skip that. But we'll speak about a new objective of Juventus. They are speaking about the goalkeeper Mamardashvili. Mamardashvili. I hope for the Georgian people on the channel that I'm pronouncing it well. It was already hard to start learning Kvaratskhelia. Well, Mamardashvili is also a next step, even more difficult. Anyway, who is he? He's a goalkeeper of Valencia, 22 years old. Big, he's tall, nearly 2 meters. He's already showing some beautiful things with the team of Gattuso. He can be one of the future goalkeepers of Juventus. At least Juventus is also scouting him. We know that Szczesny has still some years of contract with Juve, but the salary is extremely high, so we are already considering new goalkeepers for the future. Attention, it's not over, because incredibile Rabiot, incredible Rabiot, he can renew. Depends on the news. Some news are saying that he can go in January already to Chelsea, that we will open the road to Sergej Milinkovic-Savic with the crazy amount that Lotito is asking for. Now in Tuttosport, you are saying, attenzione, because he can potentially renew. From a player that had to leave for Manchester United in the summer, he became a pillar of that Juventus, because when he's there, when he's healthy, he's playing every single game with Allegri. He's giving stability in the team. Koni De Winter was even saying that he was one of the most dangerous players of Juventus. If you leave him the ball on his feet, if you give him progression, he can kill the game. So attenzione to Rabiot. Now, every discussion will be postponed after the World Cup. First we play the World Cup and then we see. And I believe it will be like that for a lot of players, if not for all the players. A few words, finishing that video, about Super League. Agnelli risorge. Agnelli is rising back. Yesterday, the Super League was again a hot topic. Here they are saying clamoroso, incredible, Super League is not dead. Superlega non è morta. Clamoroso, incredible. For who? Not for the channel, because we always said that Super League is not a dead project. Maybe for Ceferin, maybe for the president of Paris Saint-Germain, not for the project himself, because we continue. Guys, first of all, we have to check the court. The court will give a final decision about the domination, the absolute domination without any contrast of UEFA. That will be, we will know the answer in March 2023. So a few months to wait. 5 more months before having a verdict, and then the domino can start. Yesterday, they appointed a new CEO for the project of the Superlega, an agency that is called A22. His name is Rijkaard, and he spoke yesterday immediately in his first day about the project of the Super League. It will not replace the leagues how we know it, the domestic league like Serie A, like Premier League, like Bundesliga. No, they continue with their own schedule. It will be a midweek competition. We don't know all the details yet, but a midweek competition that can be really important to save the football and towards where we are going. Today it's really hard to compete with Premier League, and more if we know that they spent like more than 2 billion euro, and that amount was actually the sum of Bundesliga, La Liga, and Serie A. It started to be really difficult. They spoke about it. They even said that we can potentially even start already in 23-24, or no, sorry, in 24-25. So between now and 2-3 years, that Super League can become a reality. They spoke about a lot of things, but you can like it or you can dislike it. Guys, it's an important one. It's a really important one. No, it will not be a closed league like they presented it in the past with 15 teams that will never relegate it. It will be an open league, maybe with other ways, criteria to enter that competition, but it will be an open league with people that can be promoted and people that can be demoted. Good project, they are starting to work on it. One thing is sure, they showed us that football is going towards something that is really difficult to maintain, sometimes also boring. Even if you are increasing the games, it's not giving the entertainment that we all need to stay and stick in front of our television for 90 minutes. So let's see, guys. You know, on the channel, it's not because I work for Juve, I don't care. I said it way before, really long time ago. I'm a big fan of changing something, whatever it is. We need to change, otherwise we will all die. And then you will continue to complain about, but Juventus is not able to compete in Champions League. Guys, or we change or we die. It is what it is. And I prefer to change at a certain moment with new ideas. I'm not scared about change. I love change. I prefer that than seeing L'Equipe, that is actually putting the president of Paris Saint-Germain on their pages with fraudulent actions, because Paris Saint-Germain is starting to receive a lot of complaints from everything, from media world, from everywhere. They are not doing the things correctly. We all know it. We all see it. Like when after the game versus Real Madrid, they went into the dressing room to speak really and injure and insult the referees and so on. They were really pissed off and nothing happened at the end. It is what it is. Guys, we have to pay attention to these kind of things. We'll speak about it more in detail in a live that we will do in a few days or a few weeks about that specific topic of the Super League. It's an important one. Guys, comment section, dai. Grazie, forza, Juve.